Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Medieval Dynasty, or rather the winter update release notes for Medieval Dynasty. It just dropped today, and it's very exciting. And this is the first time I'm going to be taking a look at. Well, I have reviewed the release notes, but we're going to be playing in a minute, and it's the first time I've played since the update. So, I think there's a few things that we're going to need to take care of. So there's a bit of a change of plans. I'll explain when we get there. But let's take a look at the update. We're just going to go through very briefly. But he says, hello, village elders. Today's winter update concludes this year's update spree. Don't worry, we'll continue with updates in 2023. They've been really good, by the way, at just keeping up the pace and releasing and making changes. So I'm really, I'm impressed by these guys, I tell you. Update has a bit of everything: sound, quality of life updates, new furniture, so on. A bunch of fixes. So let's take a look. Like, there's a video as well. You can, review that. It's on there. It's their Toplets Productions YouTube channel. But let's take a look at what there is. So they've added horse and donkey fall if they hit the ground hard enough. Now, I'm a little worried about this one because I do like to make my grand entrance into the northern outpost by jumping off that little thing, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that anymore. We'll see. Sounds for many items to pick up from the ground, so that's kind of cool. New building. There's a farm shed. Now, this one I'm a little bit worried about. So it says employees work in the fields and orchards. Those in the barn don't do it anymore. So you need to build a farm shed, and I want to get a farm shed going before. This is part of what I was talking about. There's a change of plans. Before I was going to say, well, I'll pick up just before the next season, but we're going to have to work very quickly at the end. We're going to finish off this current season that we just left off in, and I'm going to build a farm shed. And the reason why is I want them to get a head start on whatever farming activities they're going to have in the next season, and I don't want that to be hampered by the fact that they don't have a farm shed, so they can't do farming. So we're going to have to fix that. There's the new furniture, there's a composter, there's some new containers, there's these new wall decorations called reliefs, there's a plank gate, a plank fence, it is possible to build a snowman in winter. I think are we going into winter or fall? I can't remember. I think we're going into fall, so we're not going to see that yet. It is possible to craft snowballs in winter. There's over 20 new locations generated on the map. That's kind of cool. We'll have to see what those are. Aim assist for controllers. It's not for me, but you know what? If you're playing with a controller, that's pretty cool. New break animations for employees. NPCs reacting to getting bumped into. That's interesting. We'll have to see how that plays out. NPCs reacting to get hit by a snowball. The horse can fall if it hits something at high velocity. That is an interesting. Same with the donkey. So we're going to have to be very careful about that one. I have a tendency to run into things, and now we're going to have to be even more careful. There's gameplay tips on the loading screen. In some dialogues, the escape or cancel button will result in exiting and going back in the dialogue. So you could reverse in the dialogue. That's okay. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. I don't use it. I don't even ever really feel like I need it, but yeah, it's good to know. There's a new status indicating the number of problems with work in the fields and orchards. The number of coins in possession is visible during dialogue. That's actually really good. Sometimes in early game, when you don't have a lot of cash, you have to be mindful of how much things are going to cost, and it's nice that they're giving that to you. So there's sounds for the player, scythe and sickle. Sounds, I assume that's scythe and sickle sound. Sounds for picking from the fields and orchards. Every vegetable and fruit has a unique picking sound. That's cool. Little quality of life things. All foliage types have their unique picking sounds, like reeds, sticks, stone, broadleaf, etc. Sounds for eating. We're going to have to try eating carrots, onions, and beetroots just to see. There's a sound for inspector mode. I think I call that's the second sight thing. That's what I call it. And sounds for wicker chests. I imagine it's going to be like a kind of the sound of it'll be like, we'll see. It'll sound like a wicker chest. I just realized how stupid that was to say. Anyways, they fixed a number of things. I'll just leave it up. I did review it. I looked through it briefly. It's just a bunch of random. It's nice. They're little things that have been fixed. So that's pretty cool. Updated. So increased, okay, memory usage optimizations, which is great for people with lower system resources. Increase the basic building limit. Excellent. I assume that's tied together. By making the game more memory optimized, they've allowed the base level of a number of buildings to be increased as well. We don't have a problem with that, but I think some people do, and that's good. Animals don't reproduce if they're hungry. I always actually kind of thought that was the case anyways. Some kinematics, animal walking, running speed adjustments, improved falling off of a mount. Can you improve that? Maybe. House decoration system has more slots. Presumably that's to support the new wall reliefs. Improved pathfinding on roads. There's a bunch of different things here. As I say, I'll just sort of throw these up so you can take a look. Throwing animation in third person is now quicker for Rock and Snowball. Oh dear. Mixed river sounds. Horse sounds are less frequent. Oh, I like the horse sounds. And then that's pretty well lit. All right. I think what I'll do is I'm going to meet you in the game. We're back. Oh, look at all the people piling out of the barn. All right. Well, let's let's go and see what the new assignments are for the barn. It's not. Oh, is that new? You know, it might not be. I don't know. I don't remember seeing it before. All right. Let's take a look at the new Okay, that explains why there was people were pouring out of the barn. There's they've unassigned everybody that wasn't a barn worker. In the release notes, one of the things that it said was you can generally for any building now, there's only one type of job, one profession. So there's not this mixing between two professions, which I really appreciate, because this whole thing by just, like unassigning and then like kicking people out, then pulling them back in a different job to switch between barn worker and field worker was kind of annoying. So I think this is gonna be a really nice little improvement. In the meantime, what I think we should probably do is start assigning people back in. But I think I'm noticing something. Hang on a minute, because there's something here that just doesn't look right. Based on the scale of what I'm seeing is a bit off. Yeah, look at that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've reduced the number of employees for the barn because, of course, it's just barn worker. There's not. Okay. Now they have a separate building. So altogether, you can have more workspaces. But that's actually really kind of cool. So you can have a max of six barn workers in the barn at any given moment. And then we've got one poor soul who's unemployed. Who was that? Who's unemployed? That would be... Oh, there he is. Odilon. Ooh. All right. So Odilon's new. He's really, he's getting there in his farming capabilities, but he can do just about anything. Let's see if we can find a spot for Odilon for now, just so that, because he's rather unhappy at not having to work. So let's see. We've got the barn is 6 out of 6. The windmill's 1 out of 1. I think animal husbandry is the only other thing I can sort of, and we're full up. All right. Well, if I remember correctly, we had from last episode, we have some production openings. We filled one, unfortunately. And then the other one is the smithy, but that's up at the mining outpost. And the only thing left is in the workshop. So I think Odilon, temporarily, my friend, temporarily, can you just like do some carving in there? You're a skill level 2, so you don't absolutely hate it, but oh no. All right, are they? Oh, they're all coming back. Good. Okay, so. All right, hang on. We're just going to pause time here by going into the menu. Oh, one of the things that they did do, apparently, I remember reviewing the notes. It said something about in settings, sound. I did change this before I jumped into the game, but they said that they rebalanced the music levels and stuff like that, and that if you have sound effects at 100%, then music at 75% is a nice mix. We're going to try that and see how that works out. So far, I'm actually kind of digging it. I think it's just the right level. but we'll see. We'll see. All right, and then I just bring down master volume just to make it yeah. So that's another little interesting change. All right, so I guess what we need to do is place the well, let's get on top of that. I'm gonna put the new building. So buildings, and then this is gonna be farming, and then farm shed. It's right here. Oh, look, it's got a scythe and everything. Oh, you know what? It's just the right size to go next to the barn. I think this is perfect. Let's go into third person and see if we can place this. Let's see, we've got the field back, or the road there. I think if we just sort of go like that, I think a little bit of a reasonable space between it and the barn. And I think this is good. I think right here. There we go. All right, get out of third person, and let's see. What do we need? We're going to need a bunch of stones. Well, I mean, honestly, I'm seeing rocks just... Oh, it's very subtle, but I can hear the sound of picking up the stones. Oh, that might not come through very well in the video, but, wow, there's a lot of stones here. Oh, did you hear that? Watch. There's background hum of the wind and stuff. When I go into the second site, it kind of does this. Whoo. Oh, that is cool. Oh, that is really. Oh, that's so neat. I like it. I love it. I think that's really cool. I think we have enough stones, don't we? If we don't, we can always get more. I wasn't paying any attention. Oh, no, we don't. Wait a minute. Yeah, we need 2 more. Okay. Oh, there goes my hammer. I knew I was gonna. I knew that hammer was not long for this life. All right. We needed a couple more stones. We grabbed 2 stones. Okay. What do we need now? We need probably boards and planks, right? Logs and planks. Okay. Let's go get some. You know what? Let's see how many logs we need. 6. I think 6. This is just the 6. It's just for the framing. I think what we'll do is here. Put the hammer away. You'll accidentally bash your brains in. Let's go pick up some logs. We'll just grab 20, just so that we have the maximum that we can. I don't know. I find 20 is a good number. Watch, if we go to 20 logs. Oh my goodness, here we go. It's usually right around, like, depending on what I have in my inventory, it's usually right around my capacity. So that's why I generally do things in units of 20. Look at that. They're all just sort of hanging out in there. Wait a minute. Oh, we've got I forgot. We do have a, Oh. Yep. It's, no, there's Ostrobot. Wait a minute. Don't we have... Oh, there he is. Mino. He's doing his observing and apprenticing. We're gonna I think we should probably mix that up a little bit at some point, and I'm going to adjust it. Is that wattle? Can I change that at all? No. Ew. There we go. Oh, and straw? Oh my goodness. What are we? A primitive? What is this? What is this primitive? Oh, another log there. Okay. Looks like there's 2 sections to the roof. So that's 16 straw. And oh, let's get we've got sticks. Oh, I can't get out here. Okay. And it looks like evening is coming, but we're definitely going to be finishing this off in time for next season. It's a pretty quick build, which makes sense because this is a early game building, the farm shed. Is there like a tier? Hang on. Oh, hey. Oh, did you see that? The green goes up. It's like a scale. As you proceed, I need 4 more sticks. I think we can come up with 4 more sticks. And then we could just go down. You know what? We can go down to the river and get some... Whoa. Grabbing the tree sounded different. That's actually pretty interesting. Okay, here. I don't think we need all these sticks, but I'm going to grab them anyways. All right, let's go back and finish this bad boy off. Nope, I thought that was a stick, but it was a bush. A plant. But look at that. It's kind of cool. It progresses. Oh, nice touch, guys. Or, team, I should say. I'm digging it. I like it. All right, I'm gonna put, but I have to imagine that in the future, additional levels of the farm, the field, what is it? Oh, 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 oh! The sound of picking reeds is kind of cool. I like it. You know, I'm easy to please. I guess you could say I'm easy to please, but I do quite like it. Oh. Okay, there we go. I don't think we need any more than this, but I'll be honest with you. Oh, I think they've got the formula right. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. This is what's going through my head right now. I don't know how many of you have played 7 Days to Die. And specifically, I'm just going to go back to 7 Days to Die, the OG, like back in like Alpha 12, 11, 10. Like the 13, 14. The early alphas, right? I don't know, but among the people that I play with, right? It was always determined, felt that, oh, we finished our farm shed. Yes. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we're going to... Now the farm... Oh, it can only take 4 people. I might need to build another farm shed. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have given... No, you know what? This is the right space. I don't think I should second guess that. But I could put maybe another one right... Can I put another farm shed in front of that tree? Let's see if we can. I think I need 2. Oh, I can. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, due east-ish. And then one facing one way, one facing the other. You know what? I think that's pretty good. But this time I'm going to actually go and get the stones because I don't really want to spend all my... No, put the crossbow away. Because I don't want to spend all my time trying to hunt down stones. Let's get this finished. And once we get the second one set up, then we'll have... we'll be back to what our capacity was before. That's actually really kind of cool. Now, what was I looking for? Stones. I need, I think I need 8. Let's get 10, whatever. I'm going to need some more straw. I'm just going to grab a bunch. I'm probably going to need more logs. I don't know how many I have on me. Let's take a look. I have 10 logs. Oh, I used half of what I have. Okay. And I'm going to need, I think I'm going to need more sticks. So let's grab some sticks. And there we go. What was I thinking? Yeah, I think was it 4 per? Is it 4 farmers per field? What is it called? Farm shed. So, yeah, 4. So the old barn had 8. So it really, I think I need to have I need to have 2 of them in order to meet the same capacity. Because I do like to sort of throw a whole bunch of people at farming all at once. All right, let's get you. There we go, and start on the interior walls. I think we should have enough. Yeah, I think we're gonna have enough materials. But as I say, this is an early game building. Like, it's probably something you want right at the beginning, just as you're starting out. So I can see it being relatively low tier. Which is fine. I don't know, whatever. It's fine. Doesn't need to be high tier. Dude, are you exhausted? Would you like a snack? I think we might have some quark. Yeah. There you go. A little bit of quark and some water from the water skin. There you go. You're still exhausted. Oh. Oh, you're done though. Look at that. Look at you go. So it's a bit interesting, this sort of idea, but I think that it makes sense. You've got one shed that's sort of pointing towards one half of the set. If we, here, let me show you. If we go and zoom in, we can see that like a bunch of fields are on one side, a bunch of fields are on the other side. So having one facing one way, the other facing, it kind of makes sense. If you look at it, if you tilt your head kind of at about 13 degrees, and then you just use your imagination. So we're just going to go with the flow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to assign most of the people and we could go to profession, and essentially all the barn workers are right here, right? So we can go and say, I want Radost. I want Prisvit. This isn't bad, actually. This is a much faster way to do it, right? I'm still sorting, but that's okay. And who else do we want here? Radomira, maybe she could work out of this one. Let's do 3 and... No, let's do... Here, let's... oh, we got to pull back Odilon. Yeah, let's get Odilon back in business. Where is he? He's... Yeah, there we go. There we go. He's back being a farmer again. He'll be so happy about that. And then over here... we could pull in... and then... You know, it's nice. The barn worker's like right up here. Let's see. We got to leave one person or maybe a... Let's pull Damroka in. And let's... Yeah, you know what? Let's have one person working in the barn. How about Ingrida? She can work in the barn. She's good. She's good barn people. And is this the ideal way to do it? I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. All right. I think we're good. I think we can go into the next season. No, put the cross... You'll scare the people in the tavern. It's like some dude running around yelling, "Yeehaw!" and with the crossbow out, and, you know, it's bad news. It's kind of like the medieval equivalent of the guide in the, you know, and like in the Old West, going down the middle of the high street, shooting his guns. Oh my goodness. Okay. And yeah, we're just gonna have to replace a rabbit trap by the looks of it. And a bird trap is good, but yeah, and we're gonna replace a rat trap. Okay. All right. Let's grab our fixins. I think we'll be able to top it up because we have some... At least we have some extra sticks on us, I believe. All right, so we want to go with a rabbit trap right here. Okay. And then let's go with a... rat trap. That's it. There we go. And nice. Okay. And then we can put the extra bits and pieces away. What have we got? Sticks. Sure. You know what? That's a good number of sticks and stones for the future trap building. Okay. Let's put away everything else. Feather, fur, straw. And then we'll go to... Actually... you know what? Let's fill up our canteen. Oh, is it not? Okay, hang on. The canteen needs to be fully empty. Wait a minute. Here we go. Before you can fill it up. So let's just finish it. There we go. And then we'll be able to fill the canteen. There we go. And I think I'm going to have some meat on me, so we'll put that away. And, yep, there it is right there. Actually, we could put the cork's kind of at the end of its life anyways. Let's not worry about it. Let's go to bed. Let's get to the next season. It's summer. We're going to go into fall. Unfortunately, we're not going to have access to snow yet. So we'll have to wait for that. But there's some new building stuff that we can try out. So that's kind of cool. The composter! Yes, we have to build the composter. So we'll do that in the next... thing. That's awesome. Honey, hi. Is it time to go to the next season? All right. She says it's snuggle time. Don't have to tell me twice. Oh, okay. The weather is really nice this autumn. Pretty leaves falling from the trees. It's a great time to get something done. Except no restrictions. Okay. Water decreases 50%. Oh, that's a nice little bonus. I like that. Autosave. Oh, you know what I've noticed is that the music stopped. Is it just me? Hang on. Did I turn off the music? Wait. What's going on here? Sound. No, the music's at 75%. Why am I not... yeah, 75. Why am I not... All right, well, we'll just have to keep going and hope that the music shows up. It might just be a little bug. Oh, we have to... That's right. We have to bump into people and see what happens. You know what, Eric? It's time for... Oh, he's got a quest! A little time for rough and tumble play. Hang on. Bump into you. Oh, it wasn't that much. It's just a... Okay, all right. And what about my wife? Oh, she doesn't have a quest for me. But she's very lovely. You know what, honey? You put up with a lot from me. I think she'd love some figs. Yes. You know, don't hang out in front of the door if you don't want to get run over.
How is life treating you?
It's treating me well. Sweetie, I got you a little something. Some figs. She +7. She's been maxed out forever now. So, yeah. I mean, we can't get any more affectionate, but... and she's in a great mood, and she's a busy bee.
See you soon.
Bye. Thank you, honey. Oh. I think people bumping into each other make sounds of like the I think that's what we've been hearing. Interesting. All right, so we will take a look. Actually, let's see what Eric has for a quest, because I think I am curious.
Hello.
Oh. Did his voice change? What are you up to, lad? There's something I need to ask you. Would you do me a favor and share some coin with me? I'm in a desperate situation. You know, this is the line of kind of conversation that never goes well. But it's very familiar. How much do you need, son? I need 2,500. Holy crap. That should do it. That's some pretty serious coins. I think I deserve to know what it's for. Let's find out. What's this money for? I'm in debt. How did you get into 2,500 in debt? I'm in debt. No big deal. I need to pay the remaining amount to a vendor and clear up some things. Nothing to worry about. I would argue that 2,500 coins is something to worry about. That is a serious amount of, what is that? That's like a donkey, like a foal. If I remember correctly. So a merchant gave you items without paying? That's kind of unlikely. Well, I didn't receive them directly, truth be told. I might have borrowed them myself, but it was a pressing matter. My son is a thief? Did anyone see you? I doubt that I was seen. I was quite discreet. Oh my God. I'm sorry for disappointing you, father, but I didn't have any other option. Why is that? What did you steal anyways? Some bottles? By the look on your face, I fear I'm dumb now. All right, here's the truth. I took some bottled wine, about a dozen for a group of friends. Oh my God, he was bootlegging. I lost a bet and was obliged to get something to drink. I wonder if that's his personality type as Daredevil, if that's related, or if this is just everybody gets it. Or I wonder if all Eric, like all Rasimir the next generation, are all Daredevils. I wonder how much variability there is in that. Anyways, they'd indicated clearly what they wanted me to bring. You're stealing wine? I imagine we'd raise the first toast together when you're ready. As I said, it was a bet. The last one to cross the great river loses and gets an offer that can't be refused. They've made a dupe out of me. I didn't know we could use that bridge. That's how I ended up getting a bottle of wine for everyone. Oh my God, you got suckered. If I failed, I was to spend the night sleeping in the pigsty. Sure, that's fine. Guarded by 8 relentless young lads and gals. I had no other option but to fulfill their demands. Size and strength don't matter when you're outnumbered. Finally, when I returned to the group, they didn't even hesitate to take my own share from me. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's disappointing and shocking at the same time. But in the end, a bit relieving. At least you didn't end up sleeping in manure. Will you help me clear my conscience? The unaware victim of thievery is the innkeeper in Jazerica. What were you doing in Jazerica, Eric? When did you go to Jazerica, Eric? Because I'm pretty sure you've been in the village all this time. I'm a little bit... This is very confusing. Keep low for some time, you rascal. Wait until the rumors die down, and don't you dare speak to anyone about that. I will handle the vendor. Okay. Thanks, Dad. I'll be quiet as a mouse. All right. Oh, we got to go to Jazerica and talk to the innkeeper because my derelict son, my naughty son, did something. So we'll go and talk to to Jazerica, the innkeeper in Jazerica, in a moment. What I'm going to do for now, which is like 1,390, we're going to use the We're going to use the cart because I want to get it done. Well, we'll see. Let's see what happens. I would like a composter, and I don't know anything about building it. So is it going to be under, what is it going to be? Handcrafting, buildings, fences, gates, furniture and decorations, or road? Containers. A sack. Really? You can build a sack? I didn't know. Are these new? Why am I only noticing these now? That's cool, though. But no, that's not it. So campfires, traps, seats, tables, lighting, flower pots, containers, miscellaneous. There's the snowman. You can make a snowman now. So that's going to be exciting. You just need to stick a stone and some carrots. Scarecrow, archery. Compost bin. There it is. We need 4 logs. Okay, let's go get 4 logs. The compost bin, I'm going to put one outside the food thing because that's where, you know, generally where composty type thing comes from is from, you know, old food. So what do I need? 4 logs? Let's get 4 logs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. All right. And I'm going to put it. Well, we have the tub here, but I think, oh man, I wish I could move this. But let's see if where we can put this. Was it under miscellaneous? Yeah, miscellaneous. Compost bin. It can go right next to it. Now we can always move, like get rid of the wash tub. Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of the rot tub. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take all the rot out of it, which of course means that we can't actually go anywhere. So we'll have to here. Actually, I'm gonna do this way, and then we're gonna just drop the rot on the ground because it weighs 233 kilograms. That little thing. It's like if there was enough of it, you could form a black hole, and it would have its own gravitational field. All right, let's we're gonna destroy this bad boy here. Because we're making, that was a fake composter. We need to make a real composter now. All right, let's do that. Furniture, decorations, miscellaneous. Hey, we got the music back. I only just noticed. Sweet. And apparently there's flies. Oh, okay. Can we, it's a little tilty to the left or a little tilty to the right. I don't think there's a good not tilty position. Oh, actually, yeah, I don't think there's a good... Let's just go with tilty to the right. You know what? That's not bad. That's not bad. And it's right next to the door here. Okay, how does this work? Oh, it makes noise. we have 183,000 coin. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to put the compost... Actually... I don't know anything about how the composter works, but I'm just going to put the, there we go. Now, what is, oh, it can only hold 30 kilograms. Oh, well, I should have kept the rot tub. That's kind of disappointing, actually. Now, is there anything on me that I can put in there to rot? Not right now. Okay. I think I might have to build the rot tub again. Here, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do that because, quite frankly, I mean, we could. Well, let's see if we can do it. How much? That's 200. You know, we could put that into. Oh my! I don't really like it, but we're gonna do it anyways. Okay. I know I'm getting incoherent. I'll explain. Let's see if we can get that rot. Okay, and then we can. Let's actually hang on. Stand up, and then we can point in the general direction we want to, and then we can go like that. And then what we can do is we can reach that one and we can reach that. But can we still? Yes, we can. And then we can grab that one. Now, altogether, the rot that we have available to us is in the region of how many kilograms? Almost 660. We have the food storage. We actually can store all the rot in there, and I might just do it because that gives the if it's in the food storage, because that is here. Let's go to the to the item in the actual food storage. If you highlight it, it does say that it's stored in food storage. So it'll be available to the barn worker for making into fertilizer. So let's just keep going with that. In the meantime, we won't do it with scrambled eggs because it's got a plate and I don't want to do that. But let's do this. Let's grab some eggs, some old quark, some fish meat. Nothing that's in a jar or in a bottle or anything like that. A few more eggs and some morels. Apparently we have. Okay? I can still move. There we go. That's good enough. And let's put. I don't know if this is gonna fit in there, but let's fit what we can into the thing. It's only 30 kilograms. Okay. All right. It's at 7. All right. How about if we put the quark in? And then we put the other quark in. We're at 25. And then the roast fish. And, okay, we've now exceeded the capacity of this, of the compost bin. Oh, boy. That's okay, I suppose. Is there any information about it? About the compost bin? Let's take a look at where we built it. Because I wasn't paying that much attention. I just thought it was cool. I was going to build one anyway, so I wasn't too worried about it. It doesn't say much. A type of furniture turns composted food into rot at the turn of seasons. Oh. So, I guess you could put like fresh food in there and it would turn it into rot. So that's actually good to know. So it's to accelerate the conversion into rot, I'm guessing, right? So that's fine. We can do it slowly in our food storage. We're still like way under capacity, so I'm not going to worry about it. I think we're good, and it's more. Oh, look at that! It's actually full. It's more, appropriate. Oh! We need to do this. We need to do this. Okay. Hang on. We need. First of all, we need our eaten quark. Okay, so I'm going to grab a bunch of that, maybe about 12. And then we need, let's see. We need an onion. I'll take a low-grade onion. We just need one. We need a carrot. Carrot. Where's the carrots? There we go. Just one. And then we need a, was it beet? I think it was a beet. I think the other one. These are the ones that they updated the eating sounds for. Okay, let's go outside. Okay. Let us eat a carrot, shall we? Okay, so it's kind of a crunchy sound. How about an onion? Oh, it's got the sound. You can hear it. Like the layers. Oh, that's really that's really nice. Beetroot. Okay, so it's a sharper sound. It was very quiet. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick that up in the video because it is super subtle. But these are meant to be like background sounds anyways. They're not meant to be super annoying and in your face. All right, before we do anything, okay, hang on. I'm going all over the place here. We have our eating quark. We have some water. And we have some cash. Let's go and check out the cash situation in here. It's been a while. What do we have? 12,000 coin. Nice. I can dig that. Oh, I know what we need to do. I imagine this is going to take a plank to do. So I'm going to grab. Actually, can I do it in here? If I have do I have to have the hammer out and then you still can't put stuff up in buildings by the looks of it. But if I'm going to just borrow a house here for a minute. And hey guys, don't mind me. This is Zabignawa's house. And then let's see. There's the reliefs. So what do you need to make a relief? Okay, you need 2 planks. All right, let's go grab a couple of planks. And there's a few other things we can build over time as well. I want to build a sack. I guess maybe they are like those are the new containers. All right, what am I doing? I'm getting planks. Planks. What? Oh, grain poppy. Do we not have any planks left? We're out of planks. Uh-oh. Are we using planks? What the... Why? Wait a minute. Wooden plate. I'm a little confused. Hang on a sec. Let's grab... Here, let's grab some logs. Is it here and I'm just not seeing it? I don't... You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to grab 10 logs. And I'm going to need to review the... And we're just going to go... She's just hanging out behind the barn. Or the resource storage. Let's come up here. And let's... you look... Do you have any planks? You have sticks. Noah, can I borrow your thingamabobber here? If you don't... Yeah, thank you. And then we'll do this. Yeah, it's just called plank. So obviously I'm not making enough planks. I've used them all up. This is not good. I'm going to have to fix this. Yeah, I'm going to have to fix this. 9. Did I have a plank on me? Is that what happened? I'm a little confused. It's you do it in lots of 2. How come it's odd numbers? All right, well, you know what? Let's not worry about it. Let's just keep going. We're just going to make 20 planks. Probably going to end up with apparently 21. I must have picked up a plank from somewhere. 23. Maybe I get a bonus because of there's some sort of multiplier because of like a skill or something like that, some sort of feature. Okay, now, oh, we got to fix up the buildings too. Oh my goodness. Okay, inventory, no, management, buildings. We want to go down to services. Oh, and there's something else I forgot. The builder's hut itself needs to be repaired. That's yeah, that's interesting. We have to see if there's any other if anybody's come back from being a mom, or if they've gone on mat leave and all that other stuff. I think one of the farmers was going to go on mat leave, if I'm not mistaken. So, all right, so that's that. And the other thing is, what does this workshop do? You don't make planks at all. Okay. And what do? You make planks 24 a day. You're at 100% intensity. Logs are probably... You know what? We could reduce sticks because I think we have quite a few, and I'm going to crank up log production. And what is the firewood count right now? Let's take a quick look. I know I'm getting distracted again, but... I guess that's just how this game is. Oh, our resource storage lurker has moved on. All right, so how are we doing for logs? 483. Okay. Sticks. 3,000. Okay. And then no planks. Actually, I'm going to put back... how about we put back something like 18 of them? I'll keep... No. 17. I'll keep 6 so we can make a few of the little reliefs. We'll make more later, but this will allow us to make 3 at least. What was it? Log, sticks, and firewood. So firewood is the other one. How are we doing with firewood? We're at a reasonable amount of firewood. I think that what I've done is not going to hurt anything. In fact, we could probably reduce the stick count even more, but... Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? Just don't look at it. Let's go back. Let's go home, and let's see if there's any space on any of our walls. On any of our... Oh, can you put the relief on the outside, or is it in the inside only? What is that? Let's find out. Can you do that? Oh, you can decorate on the outside of the wall? I did not know this. Okay, that is actually really cool. We're gonna have to remember that. If I remember... Oh, we could put it... Well, you know what? We could probably... Here, we can... Let's change this, the deer skull. And we'll change it over to a... Oh, well, you know what? We have to do fish because OhnoCoho. It's pike, but oh yeah, R, buy it, and there we go. Ah, nice. And then we can have another one over here. And what are we going to do for this one? How about a... You know what? Oh, there's no horses. Oh, it should be a horse. We could do... Oh, I think... You know what? We're going to do a squirrel. It's just a cute little squirrel. I like that. Yeah, that works out pretty good. Okay. And then I guess we can put stuff on the outside walls, but only things like shelving, hanging rack, double hanging rack, empty wooden shelf. Yeah, basically shelving types. So some of that's pretty cool. You could have like on the outside wall, if you had a no window here, you could put like somewhere to hang some clothes or something like that. Let's see now. Who? All right, we have to check. Man, there's so much going on. Let's take a look and see. Let's sort by age. Let's see if there's any new. Okay, Kinga is not new because the Kinga has stabilized at 73. If Kinga was new this season, then they would be, or she. I think Kinga is a she. It would be approaching the 73%, not actually at it. So, right. So we didn't have any new births, okay? And then who do we have that's unemployed? Do we have any adults that are unemployed? No. So we're in good shape. And we don't have any potential apprentices either. So we're in good shape there as well. I think we're in good shape in general, so I'm not really going to worry. Whoa! Gustava and Alice are both pregnant. Well, that's going to be one of the hunters. That's fine. We have a backup. And Alice, yes, that's right. That's why we needed to get a new crafts person, was so that we could fill in for Alice when she goes on mat leave. So we're gonna deal with that in the next season, I'm guessing, because I think she's been it's like 3 seasons. And I think she's been pregnant for a few at least. Oh, look at that. It'll get repaired. It'll get repaired. Okay, what am I missing? Oh, right. Is there any... Oh, where's Kinga? Hang on. Kinga's house. Who was Kinga's mom? Mood. No. Age. Kinga's mom is Georgiana. Right. Georgiana had... That's right. She was... Now, which house was Georgiana's? It's one of the new... Oh, we found... Hello! Oh, how you doing? I just... You know what? I came in... By the way, I'm not gonna... Nope, this is not... Yeah, this is my rattle. We're gonna put up a nice... a duck, a dove. Yeah. There we go. A nice dove. All right. Congratulations again, Georgiana. I hope you enjoy the... Look, we can put a little dove symbol there. Yeah. Okay, so we have to go out to Jazerica to resolve an issue. I can't remember. I think my horse du jour is my horse du jour a donkey? Oh, look, see, they're all working. Oh, nice. Okay. I don't think it is. I think it's Maggie. Maggie! Oh, yeah, Maggie. Yep. You're perfect. All right, Maggie. We're going to go to Jazerica, which, the problem with Jazerica is it is way out here. We could get there fairly quickly, but I'm going to use the cart system because I want to, well, let's see if we can, let's just get this. I'm a little worried about runtime, so, actually, no. If we run into bandits, I want to be able to fight bandits. So no, we're Maggie, we're going on an adventure. Maggie's excited about this. She told me in her horse way. So we're going to go out to that way, 600. Oh, is that? No, not the blue marker. What? I dropped the blue marker. Oh, yeah, when I was traveling around. We want to go out to Jazerica, which is this way here. Probably the best way to do that is to go to Denica first, and then we'll just take the road out to... I think that'll work. Let's do that. Okay, let's go. And we have to remember not to run into things, because apparently we can get thrown from the horse. I don't want to hurt my horse either, so that's a bad thing. But I am... Oh, I thought there was bandits at the... Nope, they're little trees. Yeah. Do you often mistaken little trees for bandits? I do. Let's keep going. Oh, no, we don't have time. We got. Actually, I think I wanted to turn left here. Yep. Don't laugh at me, Maggie. I'm trying my best here. And I believe there's Wysant through here. So we do have to be mindful of that. And boars. And also, we don't want to run into any trees. Hey, we're here! Okay. Alright, so this is phase 1. Oh, don't run over people. Oh, there's consequences now. The next step, next phase in the operation is we're going to go to Jazerica. And actually, oh, this is the wrong... We want to go out that side. So over there. Have I actually ever explicitly taken the road from Denica to Jazerica before? I don't remember if I... Well, I probably have, but I just don't remember, so... All right, let's go! We have to go and fix the, my derelict sons. Well... I mean, honestly, okay. The game's not giving me the choice, but... I'll pay it off, but someone's gonna work for it. Jazerica is this way. But someone's working... No, actually, I want to turn right. I want to go this way. The sign... Is the sign pointing me in the wrong direction? Hang on a minute. And then take the left. Yeah, this way. Oh, another cart. Yep, nope, we got important business. Let's keep going. White-tailed eagle. Oh, and look at that. See, there's a new symbol in the upper left there for the farm, for the field. Apparently, we've got a problem. There's 2 things that are an issue. So we're going to take a look at that. Okay, what is going on with this? You know what? I'm going to check it out. A nice sickle. A lovely straw hat. Some farmer got lost their cart. All right, well, I think we can deal with that. Let's just keep moving. Anyways, I was saying about my son. I mean, I'll help him out, but oh, there's a price. It can't be for nothing. You gotta. He's gotta learn. Oh, hey, hi guys. Is there nobody there? Was it just an abandoned? Oh, it's abandoned. Oh, you know what? There's apparently all these new sites. Oh, hey, an iron axe. Sure, I'll take that. I don't need the logs, but I'll take the iron. Is this like a... There's like a little wood sort of... whatchamacallit here? Like a little logging sort of outpost without the formalized building. Okay. That's cool. I'll put the crossbow away. I thought there was maybe bandits there, but The first thing I noticed was that I didn't hear any fight music. What is that? That's bandits. Nope. Oh. Okay. Hammer? No. Axe? Yeah. Okay, one down. Where'd the other guy go? Okay, I'm going to take his onions with great force. And did he have... Oh, he was fisticuffs, didn't he? Had fisticuffs. Why is only one? Did I go out of range? Okay, I'm confused. I thought there was two guys. Is Maggie still okay? Yeah, Maggie's okay. There is a guy. Oh, he's got a crossbow. That's what I wanted to hear. Oh, he's okay. Okay, he missed. Good. And he's reloading. Oh, he's down. Just in case, we gotta go in armed. Okay, his crossbow went over here. Okay, there's my bolts. Where did his crossbow go? It flew out of his hands and it went over and... Oh, there it is! There's an iron bolt. There's the actual crossbow. And then we've got some coins. And... Oh, he didn't have any clothing. And he's got a spiked cudgel. I'm glad I didn't run him. Like, run him down. And, hey, more coins. Some copper bolts. Onions and roasted meat. Okay, cool. Nice. What else we got? I'm taking your wooden cup and your bucket. And what have you got? You got a bit of linen fabric. That's worth something. Contraband. Oh. I've never seen it called contraband before. Does it have... here, I'll take the plum wine as well. Is it going to be marked now? Does the goods? Hang on, let me take a look. That was the linen thread fabric, right? Yeah, it's not marked in any way, I don't think. Okay, so I think that's it. I think we've managed to finish this guy's little... So this whole thing here is like one big bundle. It's not multiple pieces. That's not individual baskets and all of that. So that's kind of interesting. Oh, and there's a simple small backpack and another bag. Let's take a look. Oh, apples, cheese, a fruit pie. Oh my goodness, all kinds of stuff. All right. Oh, there's that's the cart for the wagoneer. Okay, let's go and talk to the Jazerica innkeeper and see if we can resolve this issue. And then if the game doesn't do it, I am going to, in my mind, pretend that I made my son's life kind of miserable for a little bit, trying to pay back the debt. That's a lot of money. And really, stealing? Seriously? Did I make a mistake? Did I raise you poorly? Did I not set a good example? I don't steal. Why would you steal? All right. Okay. I suspect that I'm gonna probably get an earful from the Nyluba. Hello, Nyluba. Well, look who we have here. The petty thief's father. You must be proud now. I bet he's overextended himself carrying this many wine bottles. So young and so susceptible to the forbidden. Let's get to the point. I'm here to set things straight. I knew you would show up. I understand enough to keep the unpleasant matter to myself. Believe me, This rumor would spread in a blink. That's the last thing your family wants to happen. I quite agree. How much do we owe you? 3,000 coins will be enough. I want my family to be safe and have a clean record. Here's the money. That is more than my son believed it to be. Yeah, well, I'm not going to... Now, first of all, I'm going to tell you that based on my previous playthrough with this game, Nyluba... Oh, by the way, look at the upper right-hand corner. Do you see where it's 194,092? That's new. So that's really cool that you can actually see that. She's kind of a piece of work. Like, I think she was trying to throw her son under the bus, or I can't remember what it was. She's not the greatest of people. I want this to just... Let's just... You know what? That's way more than what my... You know, let's find out. Let's find out. There's an extra charge included for the troubles for keeping my mouth shut. I said, he didn't have much choice. My son was blackmailed and forced to do that by a group of bullies. There was no ill intentions on his part, but only a desperate act of saving one's skin. She doesn't care. From what I remember in the past, if it's the same, yeah. I don't care about his intentions, no matter how pure or vile they were. I too have a family to feed and take care of. I can't afford to lose so many products. I have the money. I'll pay. There you go. We're even now. This misunderstanding will never see the light of day. You have my word. You'd better keep it. Hey, 480. I got Dynasty rep out of that? Don't mess with the young ones. Quest updated. Oh, wait a minute. Talk to your son. Okay, so that was the other part of it. I think what we'll do is we've already traversed the terrain between here and home. I'm not really feeling too enthused about it, but
how is life treating you?
Good. I need a ride back to Gostovia, please. Let's go. All right. Talk to my son. Oh, I will. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Maggie. Yes. Where are you, boy? Coming to get you. Oh my goodness. You know, the thing is, he could have come... Well, no. You know what? There is something to be said for trying to solve your own problems. Yeah, there is something to be said for trying to solve your own problems. Is that... No, that's Domomir. Is he in bed? Oh, he's in bed. Oh, you're waking up. There we go. You're back! Did you get to reason with the innkeeper? You know, that's a kind of question that you don't get to ask me. That's, yeah. I've paid your debt and cleared your name. Don't do anything stupid, at least for a while. I bought up your debt and it cost me extra. Don't get into trouble or you sleep in the pigsty anyways. I'm going to be straight with the boy. He needs to know what the consequences are. The difference between the top one and the bottom one is you're saying you paid his debt. The bottom one is you bought the debt, plus it ended up costing you more than what he owed. So he needs to know the full extent of it, and he needs to twist in the wind a little bit, to be honest with you. He needs to feel it. Yeah, don't get into trouble or you're sleeping in the pigsty anyway. Exactly. It won't happen again. No more bets. Good. I don't know if I would have gotten a lot more affection or whatever out of it, but I'll be honest with you. The game let him off easy, as far as I'm concerned, because he'd be paying for that. You would find ways. You don't have to be mean or anything, but you'd find ways of making sure that he paid his debt. You can't let that stuff slide. All right. Okay, maybe I'm a jerk, but you know what I mean. Like there has to be. You can't just keep running around cleaning up these things, because otherwise, well, it just will happen again. Nobody will learn anything. Oh, Dad'll just fix it if I can do anything I want. No! No, you can't. That is not how it operates. This is not the way it works. So, all right. Well, I'm going to head back, and I think I'm going to go to bed soon. Is my wife in bed too? She's already in bed. I think what we'll do is we'll wrap it up here. You know, I'll be honest with you. Here, I'm going to sit down. There we go. I'm going to think about things. I'm going to think about where I went wrong. Look at me. Look at him. He's like, what did I do? How did I end up with a son that was so careless in his thoughts? And oh. Anyways, we'll hang out here and think about things for a little bit. And then in the next one, we're going to pick up where we left off. We'll try and maybe do some more of the stuff from the update. I think we managed to get we got the field. Well, we made two of the, I can't remember what they're called. Farm sheds? Two of the farmer places. I don't remember what it's called, and I don't have the menu here, so let's not worry about it. Actually, we could take a look. So if we go into management, and we go into the buildings, and then let's just. I didn't have to close that one, but we'll close them all. Go to farming, and we'll see that they call them farm sheds. So we have two farm sheds. I don't think, let's take a quick look actually. I want to see what. Here we go. Farming technology. So the first thing you can do is you can make a barn, and that allows you to make daub, right? And that's at pretty low XP. Not long after that, you can make the farm shed. So really, I mean, virtually these two are like interchangeable as far as the amount of XP. Quite frankly, you don't need a farm shed until you start hiring on staff anyways. So it makes sense. That actually, I think that works. But it says a type of farm building, workers employed here will work in fields and orchards. Perfect. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Until next time, where we explore a little bit more of the release. And I don't know. We'll glare at my son because that was very boneheaded. You all have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye.